at least Brett Cooper looks like Snow White in this promo, whereas you can't really say the same thing about Rachel Zegler.
Are attempting something huge. We're going up against Disney. We have our critics, but we have passion and we have a mission.
For over 8 decades, Disney has captivated audiences with its timeless fairy tales. However, its recent live-action adaptations have been met with mixed reactions, ranging from excitement to intense debate. The latest controversy centers around Disney's upcoming Snow White remake, with passionate fan discussions surrounding the studio's creative choices. While Disney's live-action remakes, such as The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Beauty and the Beast, aim to reimagine beloved classics, not all have been well received. The Snow White remake in particular has ignited backlash due to significant departures from the original story, from casting decisions to drastic plot changes. One of the most divisive choices was the casting of Rachel Zegler, a Latina actress, as Snow White. While many praised Disney's commitment to diversity, others expressed concerns about straying too far from the character's traditional depiction. Adding to the controversy, Disney replaced the iconic 7 dwarfs with magical creatures, a decision that fans criticized as an unnecessary departure from the original tale. In response to the backlash, leaked images suggested that dwarfs might still be included in some form, but their modernized designs have drawn mixed reactions. Amid these heated debates, an unexpected twist has emerged, a competing Snow White adaptation set to challenge Disney's vision. With audiences increasingly divided, this rival project could offer an alternative take on the classic story, potentially reshaping how future adaptations are received. As discussions continue, one question remains. Will Disney's reimagining win over audiences, or will this alternative version become the preferred Snow White for a new generation? The controversy surrounding Disney's Snow White remake continues to escalate, with the storyline becoming a major point of contention, particularly after lead actress Rachel Zegler's remarks in an interview. Zegler emphasized that the new film would move away from Snow White's traditional love story, stating, "It's not 1937 anymore." She further described the prince's role in the original as that of a stalker, a comment that quickly ignited backlash. Many fans accused the film of misrepresenting the classic fairy tale, labeling it woke and dismissive of its timeless values. The criticism has grown to the extent that some fans are now calling for a boycott of the movie. Disney's decision to push the film's release from 2024 to 2025 appears to be a response to the controversy, though it remains uncertain whether the delay will help win over skeptics. As Disney faces growing opposition, a competing adaptation, Snow White and the Evil Queen, has emerged as a direct challenge to Disney's vision. Produced by the Daily Wire, a conservative media outlet, this version promises to stay true to the Brothers Grimm fairy tale and is already generating significant buzz among fans disillusioned with Disney's approach. Set for a 2024 release, Snow White and the Evil Queen aims to recapture the classic story's core values: friendship, magic, inner beauty, and romance, qualities many believe Disney has abandoned. Jeremy Boring, co-CEO of the Daily Wire, has criticized Disney's direction, emphasizing the importance of preserving the legacy of the original tale. Snow White built Disney's empire? Boring stated, expressing disappointment in how the company has handled its live-action adaptations. One of the biggest draws for Snow White and the Evil Queen is the casting of Brett Cooper in the lead role. Best known as a YouTube personality with over 3.6 million subscribers, Cooper has built a strong fan base through her commentary and engagement. Her involvement in the film has fueled excitement, particularly as she shares behind-the-scenes updates with her audience. Though widely recognized for her online presence, Cooper is no stranger to acting. She began her career with minor roles in Parental Guidance, Bobby and Gil, and 500 Fireflies. Now, as she steps into the spotlight as Snow White, fans are eager to see her bring a nostalgic yet fresh take to the iconic character. With 2 drastically different versions of Snow White set to hit the big screen, the question remains, will Disney's reimagining resonate with modern audiences, or will the Daily Wire's faithful adaptation become the new fan favorite? Brett Cooper's engaging online presence makes her a compelling choice for this iconic role. In a recent video, she reacted to the film's teaser, answering fans' questions and embracing her role as Snow White with enthusiasm. Her musical talents, showcased in the teaser, have also drawn praise, adding another layer of excitement to the project. The Daily Wire's adaptation has received positive attention for its commitment to honoring the original tale's themes and values. The company aims to offer an alternative to Disney's reimagining, delivering a faithful, traditional take on Snow White while avoiding the controversial updates that have divided audiences. Cooper echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the importance of providing propaganda-free entertainment that resonates with fans seeking meaningful and authentic storytelling. The film will be available exclusively on the Daily Wire's streaming platform, Bentkey, reinforcing the company's dedication to producing family-friendly content that aligns with its creative vision. By staying true to the Brothers Grimm source material, Snow White and the Evil Queen hopes to offer a refreshing take on a story that has captivated generations. As Disney's Snow White remake faces an uncertain future, the emergence of a competing adaptation underscores the evolving landscape of entertainment. With multiple versions of the beloved fairy tale in the works, audiences now have more choices than ever, the opportunity to support the vision that best aligns with their expectations and values. The question remains, which version of Snow White will win over audiences? The bold Disney reimagining or the faithful retelling from the Daily Wire? The clash between these two Snow White films is about more than just creative differences. It represents a broader cultural debate about the future of storytelling. At its core, this rivalry highlights the tension between modern reinterpretations and faithful retellings of classic tales. As audiences eagerly anticipate both releases, one thing is clear: the legacy of Snow White is far from over. This centuries-old story continues to evolve, inspire passion, and spark meaningful discussions, proving that even the most timeless fairy tales can still shape the modern entertainment landscape. Now, the decision rests with the audience. Which vision of Snow White will stand the test of time?
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Brett Cooper, the actress portraying Snow White in the Daily Wire's upcoming adaptation, recently addressed an important detail about her character's appearance. In a promotional video for the film, Cooper clarified that Snow White will have long hair, staying true to the historical accuracy of the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. This contrasts with Disney's 1937 animated classic, where the character was depicted with a short bob. Cooper emphasized that every illustration of Snow White in the original Grimm story features long hair, and this creative choice was made intentionally to honor the historical elements of the time period. This aligns with the Daily Wire's broader commitment to preserving the core themes and values of the classic fairy tale. While Disney owns the rights to its 1937 animated film, it does not own the original Brothers Grimm story, the foundation for the Daily Wire's adaptation. This distinction has become a key talking point, as many fans feel Disney's remake strays too far from the beloved classic, whereas Snow White and the Evil Queen aims to remain faithful to its roots. Cooper was also quick to dispel any misconceptions about the film's intent, stating that this new adaptation is not politically driven. Instead, it focuses on themes of growth, magic, romance, and timeless storytelling, the very elements that have made Snow White a cherished tale for generations. Cooper's involvement in the project has been a game changer. Already a well-known personality with a large and loyal following, her casting as Snow White has fueled significant anticipation for the film. Fans have rallied behind her performance, with many believing that the Daily Wire's adaptation could become a serious competitor to Disney's remake. Meanwhile, as Disney's Snow White remake approaches its release, backlash against the film continues to grow. With two vastly different versions of the iconic fairy tale set to debut, audiences are left with a choice. Which vision of Snow White will truly